children. Welcome once again to the online classes of biology. So, children, as you know, the situations are getting changed. We are going to face the epidemic situation again, and it is our duty, okay, everyone's duty to protect ourselves from this kind of situations, isn't it? So as you know, from one person this disease can get spread to many other people. So if you protect yourself, isn't it, from the disease, you are protecting the other many people who are going to get affected from you, isn't it? So as you heard, prevention is better than cure, isn't it? So we have to take all the measures to protect ourselves from the pandemic, isn't it? As biology students, it's our duty to protect or to see the ways not to get the disease, isn't it? So the major thing that is needed for what protecting ourselves is wearing mask, isn't it? So as it is a airborne disease, you know, what we have to use the mask every time. Whenever you are out of the house, okay, you have to wear the mask very properly, and not like wearing mask and under the nose, or the nose is not covered properly. So or while talking you have to remove the mask, no. Okay, so only the way to protect from this kind of disease, airborne diseases, is protecting your what the nose, mouth, etc. So it has to be done, and before touching your face you have to sanitize your hands properly, wash your hands properly with hand wash or soap or something, or sanitize your hands. That is very very important, isn't it? So let's do what we can do and keep distance. Okay, keep distance, don't go together, what don't what shake handshake. So all this you can avoid during this time. So it is not that everyone is doing like that, so I also have to do this, okay, or I also, or others will laugh, nothing like that. What we can do as member of the society, okay, we will try. If it comes, then let's see what to do. Otherwise it's our duty to protect ourselves, isn't it? And what others, those who are going to get affected from you, isn't it, we'll try our level best not to what blame others. What we have to do, we will do. Okay, so this disease is spreading because of the mentality of the people, or thinking of the people that I don't have this disease, and before that will be spreading to many people, isn't it? So it's very very important for us to what take precautions. Okay, so as a member of the society, it's our responsibility. Okay, and you have to educate others also, isn't it? As biology students, you have to educate others also about this behavior, social behavior during this pandemic. Okay, so what we can do, we should do that instead of blaming others. Okay, so I'm what wishing everyone very healthy, okay, and safe. Everyone should be very safe and healthy during this pandemic, and let's continue our online classes. Okay, so our the chapter that we are going to study is heredity and evolution, and in this chapter I have already explained you about the various basic terms of heredity, isn't it? Or the terms in this, okay, like genes, alleles, f1 generation, f2 generation, homozygous, heterozygous, all these terms I have explained you. And also I have explained you about the Gregor Mendel and his experiments, and also I have explained you about the monohybrid crows. So what do you mean by monohybrid crows? Do you remember? That is the study of inheritance pattern of one character. Okay, so I have explained you different characters that are present in in the pea plants. Okay, what he studied, like tallness, isn't it, of the plant, then what, the color of the flower, color of the seeds, shape of the seeds, all are what, different characters. And this different characters were having two alternative traits too, isn't it? So, if the inheritance pattern of one character with its alternative traits, okay, is it studied at a time, that is known as monohybrid cross. And we have studied this in the offline classes, isn't it? Monohybrid cross. So, what was the phenotypic ratio of monohybrid cross? It is 3 is to 1. And the dihybrid cross ratio, the genotypic ratio of monohybrid cross was 1 is to 2 is to 1. Okay, so now we are going to study about the dihybrid cross. What is dihybrid cross? Di means two, isn't it? So two characters are studied at a time. That is called what? Dihybrid cross. Understood? So here two characters we can see, that is round green, isn't round green plants, and wrinkled yellow, isn't it? So here what are the characters he studied? Here the shape of the seed, and then what, the color of the seed. These two characters he studied at a time. Understood? So this is called what? So here two characters. What are they? The shape of the seed and the color of the seed. So in any combination you can take. Okay. So here you can see it is round and green. Actually green is the recessive character. Okay. So in other way also you can take round, yellow and wrinkled green. So here it is shown as round green. Okay. And wrinkled yellow seeds. Okay. So the shape of the seed in this is what, round, and the color is green. And here it is wrinkled one. Okay, you can see it's not smooth, the seed is not smooth. Okay, it is wrinkled and the color is yellow. So you can see here, for representing each character, that is shape of the seed, there will be two alleles, capital R, capital R. And to show the color of the seed, that is there are two alleles again. So in the same way here also, wrinkled is the recessive character, and here small r is there, two letters, as I explained you, as we the plants are diploid. Okay, there can be, there will be two alleles for each character. Okay, and here yellow, y, y, capital Y, capital Y. Is it clear? So these are the parents. Okay, here you can write parents. Understood? So this plants were homozygous for roundness and also for green, means same alleles are there. How it is done? Because he has done self crossing, okay, for many generations. So for recessive character there is no confirmation, there is no need of confirmation. But for the dominant character in heterozygous condition also it can appear. So he made it sure that the plants selected as parents are homozygous, okay, by self crossing. Now when they form the gametes, what will be the gametes? See, from each character one allele will reach to the gamete. So from capital R, one R came here, small y, one y. Likewise here also. Okay, and then when they fuse, you can see that the seed is produced and the color of the seed was yellow. Why? Yellow was the dominant character, isn't it? And round shape of the seed are, there are two varieties. What are they? Round and wrinkled. As round is the what, the dominant character. The in F1 generation you could see only what, round yellow seeds. Is it clear? Now to generate the F2 generation, what he has done? He has done the self crossing of F1 plants. So F1 plants, what genotype is what, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y, isn't it? So these two plants were what, crossed, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. Okay, so they were crossed each other. And you can see here the gametes formed from this parent, this single parent can what means they can produce four different types of gametes. How? Because in each gamete there should be one allele from one character, isn't it? So if it is like that, capital R capital Y, isn't it? And another combination is also possible. What is that? Capital R capital Y means in this also one allele for color of the seed and one allele for the shape of the seed. Okay, and here also, understood? Small r small y and then small r small y, understood? So these are the gametes produced by the single parent, and the other parent can also produce what gametes, isn't it? So gametes produced by one of the parent can be what written in this form, okay, in one side of this column. So this is known as Punnett square, okay, or checkerboard, okay, for what calculating easily the F2 generation we can use this, understood? So in one side of that we will write the what the gametes produced by one parent, and in the other side we can write the gametes produced by the other parent, understood? So like this if you write and you can find out the F2 generation in this call in this board, understood? So here you see this is the first progeny, how they'll be formed by the fusion of these two gametes. So what will be the the genotype of this parent, sorry, this F2 offspring? Capital R capital R capital Y capital Y, isn't it? And next what you have to do, this two, understood? So that will also be capital R capital R capital Y and small y, because small y was there here. And the next one you see here, it will be what between this two, if this two gametes fuses, capital R small r capital Y, okay. Next what, this and this, so what will be that? Capital R small r capital Y small y. And you can see in all this at least one capital R was there and at least one capital Y is there. So because of this, all this progeny in the first one, okay, they'll be round and yellow. Understood? So likewise, in the second one, you can see the progeny formed here will be formed by the fusion of these two gametes, isn't it? So what will be the genotype? Capital R capital Y small y, okay. And so what will be the phenotype? As capital R is there, it will be round, and one capital Y is there, so it will be yellow. So according to the law of dominance, okay, it will be round yellow. Then next one you see between this and this, isn't it? You will be writing here. So what it will be? Capital R small y. So it will be a round seed, but it is what? It is green in color, understood? Likewise, when you make the cross, for example this and this, where you will get the progeny here, understood? And then this and this, you will get the progeny here. Likewise, you have to do the what cross, okay. So this you have to practice in your copy. I'll give some what another cross that you have to do and see whether you are going to get the same, I mean, so the you are able to write in the same way, understood? So likewise, when you see, you can see that the round yellow type, okay, of the plants were there round yellow, 9 out of 16, 9 were round yellow, okay. Then out of means 16, 3 are round green, okay. And then round green, that was the first one that what we have started the cross with, isn't it? Round green, seen now? Round green plants we have taken first. So they, this character repeated in the what, the second generation. In the first generation only one character was means expressed, but in the second generation you could see that character is reappearing. isn't it? Then wrinkled green, wrinkled yellow, that was also not there in this parents, isn't it? The plants in the F1 generation, all the plants were round yellow only, understood? But uh, in the F2 generation, new combinations appears. Wrinkled yellow was there and wrinkled green. Okay, so like this, four different types of plants were produced. Four different combinations are produced. Understood? So this ratio, that is 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1, is the phenotypic ratio of what? Dihybrid cross. So I hope this is very clear. So what is dihybrid cross? Dihybrid cross says that what, that is the study of, or it is the study of what, inheritance patterns of two characters at a time. How the characters, two characters, if it is inherited, how, what are the combinations that are going to come in the next offsprings. Understood? So that is dihybrid cross. And what is the phenotypic ratio of dihybrid cross? It is 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1. Is it clear to everyone? So you can do cross, dihybrid cross of round yellow and wrinkled green. Okay, so same way you have to write all that. Okay, round yellow and wrinkled green. Or you can see another one, tall yellow, okay, and dwarf green. Understood? So this you have to do and see. And lockdown is only for the school and not for the studies. Okay, so you should continue your studies, read books, okay, and acquire knowledge. So all the very best, children, for the upcoming online classes. So utilize it very nicely and acquire knowledge and prepare for your exams. Okay, and for your post midterm exam, the portion of biology is the reproduction chapter. One chapter is going to come, that is already completed. Thank you, children.